What don't you like about Call of Duty Ghosts?
Everything. It's just terrible.
How many bullies people take to die?
I don't think I have a least favourite. I just dislike the game as a whole.
The game's so slow paced. Good point, eh? So slow paced, it just encourages bad players. But with the look of AW, like, there you go, mate. It's just it encourages slow play.
What don't you like about Call of Duty Ghosts?
Everything.
Pretty much everything, you know.
You have to go out of your way to watch thousands of hours of YouTube videos about how to do very intricate Easter eggs, and Googling tutorials about how to sacrifice your testicle to Donald Trump.
Activision? What the f*** are you doing? What are you doing with COD?
Call of Duty. You either love it or you hate it. Since the beginning of time, aka 2015, Call of Duty fans have been bickering and fighting for the answer to one simple question. Is Call of Duty still good? Now that may seem like a simple question, and quite honestly you'd be right, but this is the Call of Duty fans we're talking about. So to answer this question, we need to go back to the beginning. The beginning of when Call of Duty started to blow up. So around Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is when the series really started to blow up. Modern Warfare started the Call of Duty formula. The formula was simple. Run, gun, then run again. The game was formulaic, but it worked, and quite honestly the gameplay wasn't all too bad. This is where Call of Duty attracted most of its audience. One thing to keep in mind is that this game is the perfect definition of boots on the ground gameplay. Boots on the ground gameplay is just pretty much what you're seeing right now. Simple, running and gunning. Of course there's jumping, right, but that's the simplest definition you'll get for boots on the ground. Apart from having some of the best maps in the entire series though, it also introduced a modern aesthetic and theme. However, this would soon prove to be their downfall. Black Ops. Oh, beautiful Black Ops. This has to be one of my favorite Call of Duty games ever. The original Black Ops has a very good campaign, which I will bring up because although campaigns are not relevant to my points, it is still important to mention it in this case, because never before have I been blown away by a campaign before Black Ops. The multiplayer has to be on my top 5 best Call of Duty multiplayers because of its sheer simplicity. It's just running and gunning. No other game that has that same formula has ever held me so tightly. It was like a vice, you know? The more I played it, the tighter it held me. Now here's where Treyarch started going nuts with zombies. Back in Call of Duty World at War, the developers known as Treyarch decided to add a secret game mode that appeared when you beat the campaign. Now they brought it back in Black Ops. See what I did there? They took zombies and they put it on a 2-week cocaine binge. All aspects of zombies were improved and multiplied. For every mistake in World at War, they put in 5 more extra features. All of that culminated and made Black Ops an excellent game. If Modern Warfare invented the Call of Duty formula, then Modern Warfare 2 perfected that formula. Modern Warfare 2 has an excellent multiplayer experience. It's the most accessible Call of Duty, while at the same time it's still loyal to the hardcore fans. It has something for everyone. The only times I've ever been bored in Modern Warfare 2 is in the campaign, and even then it was because I was too young to appreciate the masterful writing and storytelling. In general, the game is good. The weapon customization is beyond excellent. You have complete and total freedom over what you can put on your gun, and as a result, the fans have found optimal setups for all the weapons. My experience with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is an overall positive one, and considering it's one of the most highly praised games out there, that means I'm not an exception. Black Ops 2 is like a big bag of Takis. That's for all you Latinos watching the video. It starts off good, you know, you get your mouth salivating and everything. Then the more you eat, the more you get sick of it. But there's still some semblance of a good taste, so you keep eating it. And before you know, you have a bad case of choro. And at the end of the day, you don't end up feeling satisfied because you started getting sick of it a long time ago. So how does this metaphor apply for a video game, you may ask? Well, you see, Black Ops 2 is the Takis. Like I said, it starts off good, then it starts getting old. The gameplay stays the same all the time. There are like only 3 popular maps. They get very boring very quickly, right? There isn't any interesting gimmick apart from the game being set in the near future, which is still like, what, 2050? You know, so there's still a small side of you that gets somewhat entertained by the game. So you continue, and at the end of the day, you realize you wasted an entire day playing Black Ops 2. Then you just get inexplicable explosive diarrhea. So do you get where I'm coming from? I don't hate Black Ops 2. Is it a very good game? Yes. Is it a good successor to the original Black Ops? No! It does what a Call of Duty game should, but at this point it's expected. As for zombies, it is a bit of a decline since Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 gave me very high expectations for Call of Duty zombies. All the maps in Black Ops 2 are very mediocre except Mob of the Dead, which even then complicated the Call of Duty zombies formula. As time progresses though, it gets even worse. Modern Warfare 3 is a very peculiar game. For the first time, a Call of Duty game did not innovate. It was very boring as a result, right? So I remember booting up Modern Warfare 3 and playing it for a bit and then saying to myself,
wait a minute!
I've played this before. This is just Modern Warfare 2. And after that, I just never really touched it again. I still have the files on my computer and yet I refuse to play it. Why would I play Modern Warfare 3 when I have Modern Warfare 2? This is when I started to understand that this was the beginning of the end. Now, for the sake of my own sanity, I think I'm gonna have to leave Call of Duty Ghosts for its own separate video. Don't worry, it's gonna come, but right now I really don't feel like taking on such a daunting subject, because as you saw from the intro, Call of Duty Ghosts was not a favorite with the fans. So I would not be able to do it justice in a few minutes, so it deserves its own video. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Advanced Warfare. What is there to say? A game where you take the Call of Duty out of Call of Duty. Wasn't this game series supposed to be remembering all of the veterans from World War II? Well, why am I running around and boosting with a jetpack in Advanced Warfare? All of the things that made Call of Duty are gone. Black Ops 3 is meh. I can't say anything bad about the multiplayer apart from the fact that it's still futuristic. The multiplayer is one of those niche things that no one can specifically point out what's good or not, so in good conscience I can't bash the multiplayer. The campaign, on the other hand,
Oh man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Ruining the fun for the next.
This game has no business being a Black Ops game. At the very least, Black Ops 2 had a story directly related to Black Ops 1. Black Ops 3 has, well, this.
The ZSF underestimated the firepower these assholes were packing. They got caught with their pants down, and they took it home. Outcome? Train go boom. You remember Diaz?
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no! They're making these games for kids for real now. Train go boom. He sounds like a toddler.
No other Call of Duty story has made me this upset with the game, but zombies do make up for it. When I bought Black Ops 3, I got the Zombies Chronicles alongside the standard game. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, it was the best financial decision I've ever made. Like, I'm not even lying, I honestly think that where the campaign lacks, Zombies makes up for it. No other Zombies experience has beaten Black Ops 3 in my opinion. Even the newer Call of Duty games can't seem to hit the spot with zombies. Oh, Infinite Warfare. Where do I start with you? This game has to be the worst reception for a Call of Duty title ever. No joke, this is the 25th most disliked video on YouTube. I am not messing with you. I wish this was fake. I assure you that this is real. Whether that was deserved or not, the only answer left at this point is yes. For 4 damn games straight, they have not innovated the Call of Duty formula. As a result, this did not go down well with the fans. As you could see, they were not happy though. But this is the period where Activision started to indoctrinate the fans into just expecting crappy games. The mentality became, maybe next game they will improve. Maybe next time. I'm sure next year we will get a good game. The developers knew this because they kept putting out bad games. For a while now, Call of Duty fans have been asking for a return to their roots. So when Activision announced that Raven Software would be making a World War II game, everyone lost their minds. The hype for this game was unreal. At the time, I lived in Scotland, so whenever I would walk to school, I would see advertisements for that game on the double-decker buses and on all of the billboards. Literally every single billboard had a Call of Duty advertisement. When I would get back home, I would go on YouTube and watch some Call of Duty videos, and all of them were about the rumors and leaks for Call of Duty World War II. So when the game finally came, and everyone started playing it, well, they told us it would be a good game, but it was a lie. That game is a disgrace to Call of Duty, World War II, and gamers alike. It was so bad that there were multiple videos at launch, literally a few hours after it launched, explaining what was wrong with the game. The main problems with the game were the fact that it was unfinished, it had shameless amounts of microtransactions, and the map design was poo-poo. Let's first talk about the unfinished state of the game. To understand why the game was glitchy and unplayable, we need to look at how Call of Duty is made. Call of Duty gets made every year, you see. Year in and year out, there's a new Call of Duty game. So naturally that puts the developers on a strict time schedule. While consistency comes with its perks, the mere fact that the developers of the game did not have enough time to finish the game had a major impact on it. Microtransactions are basically just items in the game that you can purchase with real money. This is very scummy and a really convenient way for the companies to make money. That tactic can be seen in multiple games like Fortnite, Minecraft, and FIFA. Although it is commonplace in those games, the thing with those is that the purpose of the microtransactions are purely cosmetics, meaning that you don't gain a competitive advantage from spending money on the game. With World War II, however, You unlock guns that you would not have been able to unlock had you not spent money on the game. This was a very controversial move on Activision's part, and in the end it did not end up going in their favor. And finally, the map design. Any field of play needs to be good. If the football field were to be redesigned poorly and for you to be forced to play on it, you'd be angry at whoever made that new design. Same thing goes for all of the maps in Call of Duty. Here's how a normal round in that game goes like. You spawn in, you run around for like 30 seconds give or take, and then you die. No meaningful gameplay whatsoever. All of that is due to the maps. The normal way that maps are made is with 3 lanes. Normally there's a few choke points, which are where both teams meet. With World War II there were no lanes to speak of. Everything was all over the place and there were no choke points, which leads to everyone splitting up, wandering about for a few seconds and then dying. Overall, this game was an all-time low for the series.
Black Ops 4 was supposed to be a return to Black Ops' roots. Was it truly going to be the savior of the Black Ops series? No! So Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was a mess. When it first came out it wasn't that bad. Treyarch said that they would cut back on microtransactions, but at the end of the day they still ended up putting them in. This kind of rubbed the community the wrong way, and so they just denounced it and most of them just went back to playing World War II. That would have been the end of it had there not been one mistake on Treyarch's part. There was no campaign! The campaign was what made Black Ops Black Ops. Without the campaign, you have lost the entire meaning of the title Black Ops. It's like having a football match without the football. And you know what they replaced the campaign with? A freaking Battle Royale mode! They basically gave us Fortnite in Call of Duty! Nobody ever asked for this! I wonder what retard at Treyarch said, "Oh, you know what the Call of Duty series needs? A Battle Royale! Yeah!" Okay, I need to calm down. I'm chill now, hermano. The rant shall wait. The Black Ops mode was not any better either. It was supposed to be the grand finale of the Call of Duty Black Ops story, but it ended up coming out like a wet fart. Another year, another grand crap fest. Now, with a soft reboot of the Modern Warfare series, Call of Duty tries to revive its most beloved series. Does it go as planned? No! Modern Warfare 2019 is really just a stain on the Modern Warfare legacy. For Christ's sake, let the dead rest in peace. They have not touched Modern Warfare in a very, very long time, and until now they bring it back to life. As far as the multiplayer is concerned, the regular multiplayer is fun enough, except for the part where everyone stays in a corner and waits for you to come by and shoot you. Every single time, there's always someone in a corner waiting for an unsuspecting player to run by them. You can try to run around and catch people like that, but that's as effective as getting testicular cancer to try and have children. And don't get me started on the new Battle Royale. They named it Warzone, which I think is a very accurate description. They gave us Fortnite again in Call of Duty! The Battle Royale was more successful this time, so Activision does what they do best and milk it for everything it's worth. It stands alongside 3 different games, and I'm not going to be surprised if they keep it around until Thy Kingdom Come. The graphics and the campaign were pretty good though. Credit must be given where it's worth, and here they nailed the story. They brought back the realistic dread of war and the suffering that comes with it. Overall, the graphics look beautiful. While that is still true, the graphics or even the story cannot override the multiplayer's faults. They did it, guys. They did it. They did it. They somehow managed to make a worse game than Black Ops 4. The sheer amount of complaints I have about this game are so numerous that I wouldn't be able to write them all down on this script. My blood boils at how capitalistic Activision has become. When Call of Duty started, it was all about the game and how they could make a beautiful and fun game to play.
Now it's all about how to make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort possible. This game is a perfect example of that philosophy because of how much things this game tries to make you buy. The story and the zombies are dog crap. I bet I could sit on my computer and my ass would make a less glitchy experience. In the multiplayer, there are a bunch of purely cosmetic things that the game forces you to buy, along with the fact that this game has a battle pass that you have to buy with real money. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War puts into perspective how much Call of Duty has fallen from grace. As we reflect on this fall from grace, we also need to understand what went wrong and what can be done to make the games better again. Now, this is the part of the video that's gonna be it's gonna be unscripted. Honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm not sold on Call of Duty Vanguard. I was not at the beginning, and definitely now I am not sold, right? I picked it up for the free weekend, and I played it. I played it almost all weekend, and I can now safely say, beyond any reasonable doubt, it's definitely not worth your money, let alone $60. Alright? Because you know what? It's literally Modern Warfare. It's built on the same engine. It's literally everything is just like Modern Warfare. Even the executions, it still has the gun from Modern Warfare in a World War II game. Do you understand how lazy Activision is getting? This isn't even funny. This isn't funny, this isn't good, this isn't remotely close to resembling anything fun. The map design, they either straight up ripped it off from World at War, or they somehow managed to make an even crappier version of maps from World at War. With that, you have to understand that they were marketing this as a return to their roots. They weren't marketing this as like a spin-off or anything. They weren't doing like that. They were saying, hey, this is gonna be the definitive World War II Call of Duty. You bet your ass it's gonna be. When I played it and I realized, hey, World at War is better than this, why am I going to spend $60 on a new game when I could get it for dirt cheap on like Amazon or something and just play that instead? You know, I could play World at War for dirt cheap, you know? Why would I want to buy Vanguard? And you know, honestly, I can't even begin to describe my disappointment with this. I was really hyped for Vanguard. I had the naive hope that maybe this time they change things up, but you know, then again, sometimes you just gotta grow up. As we reach the end of this video, we need to recognize Call of Duty's faults and what steps need to be taken to ensure that this does not happen again. The first change that needs to be made is to remove microtransactions. The mere fact that they're trying to extort their players out of their money is sickening. At the end of the day though, I realize that this is just a business, and since removing microtransactions wouldn't be in Activision's favor, that probably won't happen. Another thing that needs to be considered is gameplay testing and having the open beta at least 3 months before the release of the game. The Vanguard open beta was 1 month before release. The whole point of an open beta is to get feedback and improve the game like that. Open betas have just developed into being a display of how unfinished the game is. Finally, the last thing that needs to be changed is the mindset at Activision. Like I said before, they're just trying to think about how to make the most amount of money and nothing else. The mere fact that a mindset like that is that Activision has a big impact on the final product. We need to have some sort of overhaul with the higher ups, because under no circumstance is this the developers' fault. They're just the toy monkeys of the CEOs and higher ups. Now, to go back to the original question, is Call of Duty still good? If you've watched the video and you have more than one brain cell, the answer should be a resounding no. I know I'm beating a dead horse here at this point, but with the release of Vanguard a few weeks ago, I feel the need to bring this topic up, because in my opinion, Call of Duty Vanguard will not change anything. The cycle will continue and it will most likely never end. Vanguard is a broken mess, and it will continue to be for the next month until the developers finally get off their ass and fix the game. So, on that bitter note, I'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. This took a really long time to make, so that would be really appreciated. This was France Goes to France, and until next time, leave me alone.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah! And that was my triple collateral on free-for-all.
Oh, Ember! Did he hit it? Are you serious? He did the zoom load.
Oh my god, Ember!
God, Ember!
Thor, Ember, Jesus Christ.
Oh
You just said the most death.
Oh my.